Hello, this is Mike from Retro Dog Digital, better known as Crawdad. I'm just going to show you how well, this is when I normally listen to music. I'm down in the basement, hooked up to the computer I have down here, which is actually, I use upstairs, I use FLAC. Down here, I have this hooked up to hard drive, which is basically MP3s. As you can see, it's come down here. I have 111,400 files together. The problem here is that this is a little bit not as organized as my FLAC file thing, but we can see here, it will start at the top, file. I can open up files. I can add, rescan files to the library. I can download files, locate missing files, which I don't have to do that often, manage my database on a couple different reports I can run. Statistics. This one ain't going to show much. And with so many files, it's going to take a long time, so there's no sense even running it. And I can do some editing here. Properties. Okay. Various artists, rock where the action is. Somebody groovy. For some reason, it's didn't take. That doesn't mean I don't have another copy of it. Now, this is the home screen, and what was it? Just basically there, and there you can see it start to think different artists here. Bob Seger, AC/DC, Donna Summer. If I press on the Bob Seger, it's going to show you various Bob Seger albums that I have. There's a couple different things here that okay. Well, for example, I believe one of these, and I believe it's this one here, is yes, it's an MP3 that I bought before the actual album came out. Persecution Smith. This is Ramblin' Gambling Man, Noah, Ramblin' Gambling Man. Some of these are just MP3s that were actually I downloaded a surreptitious file, torrent of Bob Seger files. I didn't. I don't do that often, but if you know anything about Bob Seger, you understand that he doesn't like having his early stuff out there, and he's kind of full of shit about it, but oh well. So anyway, that's the home screen, and you can see music here, whatever. So I go here, and this is the music thing. I'm going to show you a couple things here. This works as basically a media. It's like a tree, like a file explorer sort of thing. And if you want to, I don't have it sit there. Okay. If I select here, this is 38 special. That because of the period beginning of the name, they are the first one there, but you got a lot of numbers. Excuse me, if I had a NSYNC album, I think they would be up there too, because they start out with a asterisk. But various albums that I have, and I'm gonna kind of go through this list of album artists here. Okay, where we're starting with 38 special, and I'm gonna change this over to playing. Um, Fifth Dimension was the last one I played, but if I go down, 10,000 Maniacs, 10cc, 128 kpps. That's actually a group of MP3s that I have loaded, some of which I do need to eliminate because I have on FLAC. 13th Floor Elevators, Tupac, 49 Blondes, Fifth Dimension, 94 East featuring Prince. I believe I got that from a library CD, which I don't have very many of those. I found Delicious Mix, bunch of different CDRs, and an ex-girlfriend gave me a ABBA, which this, if you look, the ABBA, this is their first album, and I'm not gonna play anything. I don't have the stereo turned on, and reason for that is I want no copyright issues. But ABBA Gold. I'm going to switch this over to selected. Okay, greatest hits. Greatest Hits Volume 2. And, okay. And then I've got a 4-disc set of ABBA. 23, 19, I can highlight all of them at once, and it'll show me down there that there's 80 files there of those. Okay, 80, whoa, what the heck? Excuse me. AC/DC. Most of their, depending on how things were released, I have at least 2 of everything they've done except for the last 2 studio albums, which would be Black Ice and Rocker Bus. Oh, and the Power Amp. So 3, their last 3. But a lot of these I have 3 different releases of. The Jailbreak, 87 was when that came out. It actually came out on like cassette and vinyl in 84. It's actually the song Jailbreak and a bunch of their, and like 4 songs off their Australian debut. But we have like the Live, Back in Black, another 3 thing. Actually, not sure here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. Yeah, this is a lot. Okay, Backtracks, Ballbreaker. Okay. But yeah, and I do have quite a few groups that I have a lot of multiple copies of that they released at different times. AC/DC. Okay, the Cult. Let's go to Zeppelin. That's the one that will kind of explain it to you. Okay, this is from the Led Zeppelin Complete Studio Albums box, and you have the latest reissue that came out in, I believe, 2016 for, at least for Coda, and on the Coda original CD master from the 80s by Barry Diamond. There's the album cover. Yeah, so there's a lot of groups I only have 1 album of, and there a lot of times they'll be greatest hits albums or best of. This is the Left Bank. Better, their best known song is "Walk Away Renee." They had another hit with "Pretty Ballerina." Very ornate pop music from the 60s. Lefty Frizzell to this set, country artist. And we can all go to prints. And even though it's, you can see there's a lot of different things. Like George Clinton and Mavis Staples were on the Graffiti Bridge soundtrack. Sheena Easton, I believe, was on the Batman soundtrack and also the Sign of the Times, New Power Generation, and Prince and the Revolution. Around the World in a Day. But another thing is it, so I got this, as you can see, this Around the World in a Day is actually playing. Now, the way I can change this is I can change the layout to the songs, because I'll take this out here and whoa. Here we go. I can set it up like that. Various playlists I have made, and I don't really have anything down here made for playlists, and this is the folder. You're basically, it's this here, and this is showing what's on the computer there, MP3, so you got 3A special, and I believe the other one, yeah, see, the other one doesn't have the dot in front of it, so yeah, there's a lot of unorganization here, and it's just basically for backup, and even that, well, backup ain't even the right word. When I ever want to make things for like the car or put on my phone or whatnot, that's what this was for. But I have this down here. Eventually I'm gonna get a bigger hard drive and hook it up down here so I can do FLAC down here as well. You can see various things, April Wine. Then we can go back here to music. Or I can go here, all tracks. There's different things there, like artists. Okay. And this is artists I have regardless of whether they're on an album or not. For example, well, there's In Sync right there. You can see Unknown Artist, that's actually Jimi Hendrix. And Restart, just for me playing around too much. Continue. And 1996 London Cast, that's the Jesus Christ Superstar. Boys in the Hood album, Two Live Crew. And you know, there's just a lot of stuff on here. Tupac has Everybody Known to Man on his albums. For Non Blondes, I've only got the one album by them, which is this one here, but they play on the If I Were a Carpenter tribute, the Led Zeppelin tribute. They do a really strident version of Misty Mountain Hop. I'm not sure what song they actually do on Wayne's World. I don't have it all thing. Mary's House, I'm not sure. That is... And here they do Bless the Beast and the Children, Misty Mountain Hop on there, but you get the idea of what's going on with that. And Abby Hoffman is basically on the Woodstock 40th. I don't believe that he made it to the 50th anniversary of Woodstock, but it's there, but usually I'm just using the all tracks, but that's on folders, so I need to get that back to where it was, and come over here and I switch that back over to layout, preview. Album covers are showing. And that's kind of what I have going on here. REM, Redbone, Come and Get Your Love. Come and get your love. Rick James, Rick Nelson, Rick Springfield, Ricky Martin, Rick Derringer. Okay. Roseanne Cash. Rotary Connection. Band from Chicago that Minnie Riperton sang lead with for not sure how many albums she's on. All I remember is Michael Denny had one album of theirs, Toots and the Maytals, the reggae, early reggae, Tony Orlando and Dawn, and Not 3 Times on the Ceiling If You Want Me. But you get the idea, and that shows you what dates. I've added some of these to this too. I need to actually go back up and hook this back up to the thing because I've done a few since then. But like for example, on the 21st, at least as far as this goes, I added Parliament. But I think you're getting the idea here. I've done this for 15 minutes without really having a script or whatnot. And so this is Mike signing out.